Hello everyone, this is YLAM here. In today's Fuji Friday, I want to talk about the rumors of a new X-T30. This will be the successor to the current X-T20, which came out in 2017. It doesn't sound that old, but it is on a 2-year cycle, or it's perceived to be on a 2-year cycle. So we're expecting to see a X-T30 coming out first quarter of 2019. This is the rumor anyway, so it's pretty exciting, but it is coming out rather fast because it is really on the heels of the X-T3, which has been super popular. If you've been reading a lot of online reviews, the X-T3 has been winning quite a lot of awards, so it is definitely an awesome camera. And now we're going to see the smaller brother get an upgrade, so that is super exciting. If you're the type of person who wants the smallest camera body possible, then the X-T30 is a camera body that you want to be looking out for. Personally, I love the form factor of the X-T20, and if the X-T30 keeps the same form factor, I am definitely interested in looking at it and seeing if it's actually a worthy upgrade. For a lot of people, the X-T20 isn't really that old of a camera, so it might not be worth the upgrade. I have a feeling, though, for still photography, you're going to have a challenging time trying to convince yourself that it's going to be a worthy upgrade. But on the video side, if they don't cut out too many features, it's most likely definitely going to be a worthy upgrade. So long as they put in the new processor and the new focusing system, I'm going to be really happy with that in terms of video, because the new focusing system is definitely what makes the X-T3 down here a supreme workhorse. If they put that into the X-T30 and then they kind of just cut back on maybe some of the 4K features, as long as it can do 4K 30 frames per second, I will be super happy with the new focusing system. The focusing system on the X-T20 definitely is difficult to work with when it comes to video, but as a still photography camera, it's still excellent. So if you're looking for an upgrade from the X-T20 to X-T30, I think it's going to be a very hard decision, like I said, on whether or not you want to spend the money to upgrade, because I don't think it's going to be a significant bump in terms of image quality. What I'm looking forward to is whether or not they incorporate some of the features in 4K video that makes the X-T3 really easy to use, because this is the form factor that I really like to carry around as a daily camera. Don't get me wrong, the X-T3 is pretty compact and it's pretty easy to use, but in my case, the smaller the better. I do definitely like the form factor of the X-T20. I also like the weight, because it's very easy to actually move around as a video camera. So that's something that I'd be looking forward to. Right now, there are no leaked specs or pictures of the X-T30, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it, especially if it's going to be coming out first quarter of 2019. If there is one physical feature that I definitely would like on the X-T30, it's actually the joystick. It's something that actually really annoys me, because when I'm using the X-H1 or the X-T3, both of them have joysticks, and I'm really used to moving that focusing box around with the joystick. And anytime I go back to using the X-T20, I really miss that joystick. I don't often use the touch screen for it. I'm just a little old school on that. If you like using the touch screen, then you might not actually miss the joystick, but I really do. If that's actually there, that is a definite bonus and something that would actually make my decision easier for buying an X-T30. But I'm really looking forward to seeing additional news about the X-T30. Share your opinions. Are you excited about an X-T30? Is that a camera that you would like? What kind of specs would you like to see on it? Keep in mind, though, that the X-T30 is going to be a toned down version of the X-T3, because it is the smaller brother, and hopefully it will be priced appropriately. It would be really cool if the X-T30 is actually priced under $1,000 to make it more entry level into the XT line, which would be super cool. Really don't know, but this is a very affordable camera already. So if this continues on to the X-T30, that would be super great, you know, for people who want to have an extra camera body, or for somebody who's looking to get into the first mirrorless camera that's really full featured and it has the horsepower and the performance to make it worthwhile to get into mirrorless cameras. Because a lot of entry-level mirrorless cameras, they really aren't any better than most smartphones nowadays. And for me, I would have a hard time recommending those type of cameras. Whereas with the X-T30, as long as it has the new sensor, the new processor, and the new focusing system, it's definitely going to be a quality camera for somebody who wants to bump up from using their smartphones. Anyways, that's all the information that I have for this video. It's going to be an exciting first quarter for Fujifilms because they'll be announcing a camera, maybe two. The X Pro 3 might get announced as well. We really don't know anything about that, but that's also a rumor that's being bandied about. There's also going to be firmware that's coming out for the X-T3 because there are a few features that we're still looking forward to. It's going to be a good time. For some of you might have noticed that I didn't have any videos at the beginning of this week. That's because I've been working on my new editing computer over here. I'm going to have a few videos out on that. It's been super exciting to work on that. For those of you celebrating Christmas, I hope you had a good Christmas season. Otherwise, I hope you're having a good holiday season. That's all I have for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment box below, and I will see you in the next video.